Hey everybody, good morning. Steph here. I'm the Secret Slob, and about a week ago I posted an update to my channel showing my house 1 year before I started to 1 year after I started the Flylady System, and the response was totally overwhelming. I started this channel just for a little bit of accountability and to hopefully help some people like me, and after I posted my results, well, it just kind of took off. So that's crazy, and I'm feeling really overwhelmed with gratitude and everybody's support and encouragement. The biggest question that everybody is asking is, what is Flylady? And I really probably didn't explain it in the video. So what is Flylady? So Flylady herself is a woman, Marla Silly, and she found herself basically at the end of her rope, totally messy, in a complete state of chaos, and she even was hospitalized for a mental breakdown. So she started to come up with this system to basically take back her house and take back her life and get a little bit of control over the mess. And I'm not sure what she called it at first, but eventually, because she really likes fly fishing, one of her subscribers called her the Fly Lady. So she kind of adopted that name, and now the whole cleaning system is called the Flylady System. So the system breaks everything down so you only do a little bit every day. It breaks down into daily routines, which is things like dishes and laundry, making your bed, that kind of thing, and then zone cleaning, which is, getting a little bit deeper cleaning, and then there's also decluttering. She's really big about decluttering because she says you can't clean clutter. It's a little bit complicated to get started with, but once you're doing it, it's super simple, and I don't barely even have to look at my routines anymore. I just know what they are. So I found Flylady because a year ago I was in a complete state of chaos. I was crying all the time. I was overwhelmed. I mean, I had a 6-month-old baby and a 2-year-old, not even 2-year-old, and things just felt out of my control. And I know that's normal when you have little kids like I do, but I think because my starting point was so messy that when I had kids, it was just out of control. I knew I just had to find some way to do it. And so I got on the website, www.flylady.net, and every single day it says, there's a list and it says exactly what to do. So I was like, okay, this is what I'll do. I saw a bunch of other YouTubers doing it and it was working for them. So I thought, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. But here's the mistake that I made. She lays it all out in 31 baby steps that you're supposed to complete over the course of a month. But I am very impatient and just thought, no, I want my house to be clean now. I'm not doing the baby steps. I'm just going to implement the whole system. Well, it lasted about 1 day. I don't even think it actually lasted 1 day. And I did this multiple times. So I finally said, okay, I will do it the way she says to do it. I will do the baby steps in order, 1 day at a time, no skipping. And finally, some of it stuck. And I'll be honest, not all of it stuck. It wasn't like a month and I was perfect. It took me a whole year of practicing. But the first thing I got on top of was making my bed, something I have never done in my whole life. And then dishes, and then my laundry wasn't out of control anymore. And then I was just doing the basics. And suddenly my house was staying a little bit more clean. And even if it wasn't perfect, I knew what to do every day. I knew that just getting something done every day would help. I think the most important thing that I needed to learn was that if I didn't have time to do everything, doing something, even one little thing, was better than doing nothing. And that's really what the Flylady System and Marla Silly has taught me, is that it's not about perfection. It's about progress. And a little bit of progress every day adds up to something pretty good. And it's not perfection. It never will be perfection because no one's perfect, not me. The other really important thing to remember, you guys, is it doesn't matter what your house looks like now, or how old you are, or how many kids you have, or if you've been through a trauma in your life, you can start. You just have to modify it for your life and start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I don't hit everything every day, and that's okay because it's just about progress and doing, what you can do when you can do it. So that's the Flylady System. It's routines, decluttering, zone cleaning, and then a few other things in there. So if you want to get started today, start with the baby steps. I really recommend not being impatient like I was and trying to implement everything at once. If you are in a huge mess like I was, it's not going to change overnight, and that was a huge realization I had to make. So I hope you will take it slow and do it little by little the way I finally figured out how to do it. And you can start by shining your sink. That's day one of the baby steps. It always is. Or just tackling a room that is super crazy for 5 minutes. Set your timer for 5 minutes. Head into the worst room in your house and just do as much as you can. See how much you can get done in 5 minutes. You'll probably be really amazed with yourself. So get started with the baby steps. That's the only thing I can recommend. I really don't think it's worth it to jump in the deep end with this one. You can do it. Everyone can do it. It doesn't matter where you are, how old you are, how long your house has been messy, how bad it is. You can do it. Start small. Everyone has a sink. You probably have a rag. Go shine your sink. Start the baby steps today, and if you have to do them twice, do them twice. Whatever you have to do, you'll feel so much better, and it'll just start coming easier and easier. It does get easier, I promise. At first, it's like, oh my goodness, they want me to shine my sink. I don't think I had ever done that before. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement and all of your great ideas and suggestions. I love hearing from people. Hey, I'm a work in progress too, and I still need good ideas. I haven't thought of it all. This is just a channel about me trying to get my life back on track. So I hope you find something helpful here, and I will see you tomorrow for zone cleaning. Bye.